You are shark! 愛で空が落ちてくる You are shark! 俺の胸に落ちてくる熱い心鎖で繋いでも今は無駄だよ邪魔するやつは指先一つでダウンさ You are shark! 愛で鼓動速くなる You are shark! 俺の鼓動速くなるお前も友様よ心今熱く燃えてるすべてとかすぶさりに飛び散るはずさ俺との愛を守るためお前は旅立ち明日を見失った微笑み忘れた顔の見たくはないさ愛を取り戻せYou are shark 愛で闇を切り裂いて You are shark 俺の闇を切り裂いて誰も二人の安らぎ壊すことできはしないさ引きつけ歩きさなら張らない二度と俺との愛を守るためお前は旅立ち明日を見失った微笑み忘れた顔なの見たくはないさ愛を取り戻せMy Swordlings, that was my live karaoke of I Will Tormodose, the opening to Hokuto no Ken, or Fist of the North Star. Yokoso minasan, and welcome to my graduation stream. This is my last stream as a Vtuber. Let's go somewhere more comfortable, like this. So yes, today's stream is the last one. I had to start it a little bit later than usual because my computer were messing up. Now let me get that message off the... There we go. Removed. Gone. So yes, I had a lot of things I was going to plan for today, but unfortunately a lot of things came in the way. I was supposed to have a video ready, but Dave was not available and I could not get the editor to work. So no video. I had a little video special planned for the end of the stream, but I will have to do it live instead. Gudon and Namine. Yes, that's what I have. Now I probably missed a couple of Swordlings in chat since I was doing that little performance for you. Well, arigato for subscribing. Or was that a membership? All right. Let me just see if everything is working. There we go. Majiku-san, yokoso. Can somebody tell me why I'm stopping as a VTuber? Because I have a job. And I can't stream every day now, from now on. I have a full-time job even. Not like a 50% job I had before. This time it's full-time, which means I have to put all my hours into working and doing my videos. So streaming will become way later than that. It's more important that I make videos. And now I don't have to worry or be stressed out about, well, having to do wonder if I'm going to get a job or not. I could not make any videos because of how stressed out I was. But now I can relax, and I thought that once I'm done today, I will be able to start working on videos. And my goal is to be able to do it more often. But how often, we will see. Min-san, I have really enjoyed these past couple of weeks. The constant streams every day were great, and we all enjoyed them. I don't see it as goodbye. It was great. It was a great time, and into the next chapter. Exactly. While I might be stopping as a VTuber, I will still do a stream a little now and then, when I feel like it, or when I have some time, and I will let you Swordlings know, of course. My uniform? You mean my outfit? Right here? So it was actually planned that I was going to have an eating. I was gonna eat on stream. Unfortunately, since it's Sunday, some places are not open, and I wanted to eat ramen on stream, and they were not open. I was out of ramen, my Swordlings. So, unfortunately, I had to cook food before the stream and eat that. But that's okay. That's just how it is. Let's have fun. Although I have a big announcement that you Swordlings are going to like during this stream, and it's something I've been working on for quite a while. I would say over a year now. I have sat down and worked on this thing, and I will get to that soon. But for now, let's sit down, relax, have a little talk, and well, then we'll figure out what we do next. So yes, to recap what I've said and what's going on, I got a job, which means I have to quit being a VTuber full time, since well, it doesn't. You can't really be a Western VTuber. It's not really a viable job. The only people that are there in the West are lazy people, and they don't really get any kind of. But you need to be Japanese in order to be able to do VTubing full time. Which is why if I ever do this again, I'm going to do it in Japan in Japanese, so that I potentially could do it full time, and maybe even, well, I can have it as full time, but also as a hobby as well, in the evenings and such. So yes, I won't be continuing as a live action VTuber, but there will be streams a little now and then on the weekends, most likely on a Sunday, and and during between those days when I'm home, I will be working on videos. Are there any Western VTubers that you find particularly disgusting / disrespectful? Not all of them anymore, but it used to be all those Vshojo members who were really disgusting and foul and just degenerates, all of them. And now they've gotten better because they have fired a few of their disgusting talents, if you can call them that. They're more like disgusting people who think they can use VTubing as their platform when they're not even trying to be a VTuber. But they've got some Japanese ones, so I think they're realizing what a mistake they did by letting those gross Westerners in to do VTubing, and now they're starting to get better. Hopefully it will get better with time. And there are more. All those foul Westerners who swear, say gross things a lot. They're not. We don't want that in the industry. The background music in your videos is Super Sugoi. Do you have a favorite Kiseki game, Sef-sama? I really like Trails of Cold Steel 3. That one is Super Sugoi. Kason, Ducia, and Pikavi are Vshojo, so you can't disrespect everyone. That's what I just said. I said they're finally getting some Japanese people in there. And what are those that you listed? Japanese. So they're not Westerners. Which means that the other ones, I don't know how many are there left, like 3 Westerners left. They should get rid of them too and have some more Japanese people. So yes, this is a goodbye graduation stream for Sephiroth Sword 57, my VTuber career. Like I said, this is a graduation stream. So I thought it would be fun to have a little relaxing time right before we get into the interesting stuff. If you're wondering, yes, I do have more karaoke songs ready for me to sing. I thought I would, since I could only get a hold of a couple, I decided that I'm going to spread them out throughout the stream, so you can get a song little now and then. I am leaving streaming. VTubing. I am working on videos. You certainly should know. I am a content creator. I wouldn't stop making videos. I don't know where other Swordlings got that from. I did announce earlier this week that I was going to graduate. Come on now. My Swordlings, didn't I teach you about objective thinking? It would have been pretty easy to analyze from the video that it was only related to these streams that I've been doing. But yes, I've been doing streams almost every day now. For how many weeks? When did I start? It was was it more? Has it been more than 2 weeks? Seth-sama will not stop creating videos until he is hired by Square Enix. We've been over these Swordlings. Yes, I'm not going to, and even then, when I'm hired by Square Enix, I'm not going to stop making videos. I am a content creator at heart, and always will be. Whether I'll be more active once I've actually got my dream job, we will see, but I will always make content, so... Should go. My Swordlings, have you not watched the video earlier this week? Come on, you need to watch the videos that I put out, my Swordlings. I am graduating. Let me put up a message on. Let me pin a message here so we don't get it. There we go. And we pin that so that there we go. There we go. What does graduating mean here? What do you mean? It's graduation. It's graduating. Surely you must mean what graduation mean in relation to Vtuber and idol industry. You Swordlings know what it means, right? But yes, this is where I end doing daily streams, pretty much. So if I ever do a stream in the future, it will be on a weekend, most likely on a Sunday. Link to music playlist. Okay, sure. It's this one. So you can listen to the music. It is kind of an odd term, but yes, I understand. Through context, graduation means just moving on, essentially. Yes, you are leaving your past behind and such. I hear something about karaoke. We will hear some awesome anime and video game songs tonight. Yes, I've already sang one of them at the beginning of the stream. You surely should go back and watch later. So yes. But I have a couple of songs. I wanted more, but since it's so hard to find copyright-free songs, I couldn't find enough for the stream. You have to pay for some of them to be able to use them. So I thought, no, I'm not gonna do that. So thought about reappearing on Forehead Fables? Love that appearance. I've gotten this question many times now, and my answer is still the same. Yes, if I'm invited. If I'm ever invited to any kind of podcast or any kind of collaboration, I'll do it. I think it's important to spread the word about Japanese culture, so I wouldn't say no. But I'm not the one to make those decisions. Those are for the hosts of their respective channels and shows. Perhaps a good old-fashioned unarchived karaoke stream after graduation. That is a fun idea. I would still have to pick out a couple of songs I should sing. It is a new chapter. Will we still be tuning into Fighting Streamers 2, or perhaps is there a sequel in the works? Fighting Streamers 2 will still go on, but with a new host. That being Sephiroth Sword 57. Me, but not as a Vtuber, that is. So, the things you see right here and around you will look different. It will be more like a stream, and not a Vtuber stream. Yes, Shug-san, it is very sad. We've lost so many Japanese people. It's awful. Disen-san, yokoso. Welcome. So yes, I will go over. I think I should do another song in a little bit, and then move on to our next segment, next one will take a little while, my Swordlings, but it is well worth it. It is not finished yet. It's not completely finished, but since I had to cancel some of the events for today, such as me eating ramen, and the video I had planned for the end of the stream, I figured, well, I have to do something different. And so I will be doing a very cool and big announcement for something I've been working on for years. So look forward to that. I will be starting in a little bit. Have you got a place of employment yet, Seth? Yes, I have. I've said it already. That's why I'm graduating today, Conan-san. Well, I'm glad you're looking forward to it. I have some stuff here. Kingu-san, Wokan-san, Neto-san, welcome. And Goku-san. I see a lot of Swordlings are now able to show up. That's good. I will be waiting just a few more minutes just so that everyone can catch up. I know that some people might take a little while before they realize I'm live. I also had to start stream a little bit later, which was unfortunate, but that's just how it is. Feelings on DBZ. Oh, you mean just Dragon Ball Z? in general, well, Dragon Ball is Super Sugoi and has always been great classic, and still it's still ongoing to this day. It's super good. Dobo-san, konnichiwa. Welcome. Oh, I'm going to show you something before we get into the big thing. My swordlings, if you looked at my Twitter earlier, you would have noticed something. I have done some art. As you all know, yesterday's stream went, well, my internet cut out. Was out for over an hour. So I couldn't continue the stream. However, I was able, since there were so many swordlings that would miss out on getting art from me, I decided that I was going to open up commissions for swordlings to get their art. And they were able to. Here is all the drawings. It will be covering the screen, so check this out. Here are the drawings from yesterday. Now, you can check this out on twitter.com on my account where I posted it. I've also posted all the drawings separately, so you can have a look. There. Yes, they're very cool, right? Konbanwa, Sef-sama. I'm holding back my tears right now. I knew your graduation was coming, but I can't believe it's happening for real now. Thank you for being the greatest VTuber. Well, arigato, Gaga-san. And don't worry, I will still be here. I won't be gone. You will still get more Sephiroth Sword 57, just in a different form. Well, Goku-san, I will be opening up commissions, and in the future I will be doing art streams as well on Sundays. So it's not something that is impossible to do after I'm done with this. So don't worry. But yes, that was the art. Joachim looks really powerful in that stance. Yes, I don't know what kind of... The request was to draw him using a move from Dimension Cross Ryubudo Taijutsu. But I don't know what kind of moves Joachim knows. So I just drew him in the one of the stances from Dimension Cross Ryubudo Taijutsu. Fighting game Sef-sama looks like he jumped straight out of a volume of the JoJo manga. I guess so, yes, it was pretty accurate, right? Oh, it was May 14th. Well, there you go. So I've been going for a little more than half a month. But I did say to you Swordlings on the first debut stream that I would be doing it for as long as I was unemployed. So I let you Swordlings know in time that something like this would happen. But here we are. Mari-san, gomenasai, but since I have a full-time job, there's no way for me to stream as often as I do. I will be putting my effort towards making videos most of the time. And if I do a stream in the future, I will let you Swordlings know. I won't be stopping streaming. They just won't be very frequent as they once were. I like how we're already a quarter off the way there for the donation goal, right? 26%. This is really good. Now I also will be putting money in there whenever I get a paycheck. I will be putting a little bit in there for it to go up so the goal can be reached. And I got to have a forklift job again, which I have been doing since the past 18 years. So, I am quite satisfied. I will be starting tomorrow. Now, it is a little bit strange because I'm starting tomorrow, but then on Tuesday, it's a holiday. So, I would be getting one work day, and then I'll be off work for a day. But it's perfect for me to start working on the next video, right? That's what I'm thinking. But yes, I'll be back to working properly then. Yes, 18 years. I started when I was 18. I got the license, I got the certificate very quickly, and then I started working. The longer it went, the longer Chef-sama was unemployed. 4 weeks is all it took for employers to open their eyes and realize greatness. 4 weeks was perfect and respectable. That's what I think. Although I went on a couple of interviews, and if they weren't such bakas and probably against me to begin with, I would have been hired from the first. I wouldn't even. Well, I guess in a way it is a good thing because we got to experience this together. If I already got the job on my first interview, I would not have started this VTubing business at all. So in a way, it's a win for all of us, my Swordlings. But I did see, and I'm going to I'm gonna expose. Those people are probably not even here. I saw that I lost 39 subscribers since I started streaming, which shows what kind of Swordlings they are. Well, I don't really want those kind of people on my channel. They're probably toxic trolls to begin with. So I'm better off without them. Fake Swordlings. That's what I'm thinking. Are there people pretending to be Swordlings, maybe? I'm gonna miss looking at that tasty melon namune. I can change it out to peach as well. Well, I think we should move on to the next segment, my swordlings. But before then, let's take a little listen. All right. Sparky. 光る雲を突き抜け Fly away 体ゆうに広がパノラマ歯を蹴られた地区が起こって火山を爆発させる溶けた氷の中に恐竜がいたら玉乗り仕込みたいねシャラヘッシャラ何が起きても気分はへのへのカッパシャラヘッシャラ胸がパチパチするほどさご元気元玉スパーキング空を空港かジェットコースター押してゆうよパニックの空へ景色逆さぬたるその海さ邪魔さおしれに見えるなやむ時間もないよどこかに潜むびっくりりありかいからシャナヘッシャナ頭こらパの方が夢そう込めるシャナヘッシャナ笑顔ウルトラセットでこもいあいあいあいあいシャナヘッシャナ何が起きても気分はへのへのカッパシャナヘッシャナ胸がパチパチするほど触る元気玉スパーキングAlright, my swordlings. That was Shala Head Shala. The opening to Dragon Ball Z, as you probably all know. So, with that, let's move on to something special. My swordlings, let me announce. Oh, good timing. Hideo Kojima fan. Well, probably for the old. Well, it says 2008, so I'm assuming Kojima around that time when he still made good games and he did not betray the West. That would make sense. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. I really enjoyed watching your streams on my Nintendo. Okay, this is a garbage baka troll. Not going to read that anymore. Anyway. So, we'll be moving on, my swordlings. Well then, let's just jump over to the big announcement. Okay, my swordlings, we changed scenes so that we can take a closer look and I can explain all the things that is there to explain about this. Ta-da! Now what do we have here? What could this be? Well, it's not finished. The top of this is still not... I haven't finished this thing yet, but let me just make it bigger so that you swordlings can see what it is. This is the Swordling ranking system. What we have here, as you can see, are the different ranks that you can go through as a Swordling. It's neat, right? Come on, my Swordling, tell me what you think. This is the Swordling ranking. So, as you can see, there are many ranks here. So I'm going to go through them. First off, I have those that are not part of the Swordling rank. Now, in this pyramid, all the people that are on it are considered Swordlings. And at the bottom here are new Swordlings who've just been recruited. And normal Swordlings are just above low-ranked Swordlings, as you can see. It isn't until we get to the veteran ranks where Super Swordlings are located. Now, Super Swordlings, as you all know, is also a Patron rank. So if you are a low-ranked Swordling or a normal Swordling, you can become a Super Swordling just by becoming a Patreon. And also, if you're Japanese, then you're automatically, as it says right there on the left, if you're Japanese, then you will automatically be a Super Swordling. Now, above Super Swordlings, there is Omni Swordling, a stronger version. There are 2 ranks per rank category, as you can see, because above is the elite rank, which is the home of the Ronenling and the Samurailing, which are even stronger Swordlings. Now, what do you need to go up in rank? How do we rank up in time though, Sefsama? that is something I will get to later. This is just an announcement for what will be implemented in the future. Like I said, I have not finished this yet, but since I didn't have anything, since I had to cancel some of my ideas and events for today, I thought I would make this announcement. You can become one of these. Most of you are probably around Swordling or Super Swordling rank. Now, you can rank up by being, like for example, mods are what I would describe as a Shinobling or Hokageling. The Shinobling network are those that work closely with me, Sef-sama. So they are stronger. They are stronger and up the, like for example Vokan and Vomi-san. Those are Shinoblings or Hokagelings, depending on their rank in there. But they are in the Shinobling network. How much key development is needed to transcend ranks? Well, I will get to that. I will also be implementing it into the membership. Yes, into the membership on YouTube, so that anyone can become a member, of course. And most of you will stay around Swordling, Super Swordling. I would say most of you are there. No, there are not a lot of low-ranked Swordlings here, I would say. And there are definitely no Westerners here. Sef-sama, would you say a person who watches Netflix Western shows but enjoy a pack of Pocky and a bottle of Skura-flavored Damine, a low-ranked Swordling? Now they wouldn't be what I think what that is a Westerner who doesn't know that the Ramune and Pocky is Japanese, because otherwise they would not be watching Netflix. Right? If they were experienced and knowledgeable enough to know Japanese snacks, then they wouldn't be watching a bunch of Western shows. I'm only a Shinobling for only supporting on Patreon and not being a YouTube member or Twitch subscriber. I got a lot of growth ahead of me. Well, definitely, but the thing is, you can if I choose, I can make you one of these ranks if I think you're worthy enough already, which some of you have. Now, any of the ranks that are higher up, of course, I'm at the top, Supreme Omikami Sef-sama, that is me at the top there. There's also the Kami ranks, which the one Swordling, which you can become on my Patreon. And there's also the Lord ranks, which is a Lordling and Vice Lordling. And also Daimyoling and Shogunling. There's a lot here. And more of it will be explained in the future and implemented in a clever way. What if they also train Japanese martial art and are Jap curious? While maybe they do watch Netflix shows to analyze how bad they are, and not to actually enjoy them. Because here's the thing, I have to say, Kabuki-san, there's no way anyone would like all those Japanese things and then genuinely enjoying Western shows. A person like that doesn't exist. So that is what the scenario you brought up. That is a fictional scenario that wouldn't work in the real world. That's right. And the one Swordling, as I mentioned, is only one Swordling can become that. I will do better in the future. That sounds good. Yes. Yes, I think it is pretty obvious that there doesn't really exist a person like that. What if you are a YouTube member, Twitch subscriber, and Patreon supporter? Do we ascend? Well, yes, of course. I don't know which rank you will be ascending to yet. Like I said, it is still a work in progress. But you will ascend definitely, and depending on your how active you are, like for example, Vomi-san, if you go and check out his YouTube comments, you will see that he has a little badge, a little mark next to his name. That means that he is a very active Swordling, and he earns the right to be so high in the Shinobi network. I only watch Japanese and Thai shows on Netflix. Those exist? Do they make TV shows as well? Is there a secret undercover Swordling rank? Well, as you see here. Interesting that you would point out that. You see the one on the right that is a little bit hard to see, but it says Organization Swordling member. Now that one is connected to the Shinobi network, but it's an it's an offshoot of the Shinobi network, and they are working in secret. They are a secret organization that only I, not even the Lordling, Vice Lordling, and a lot of the time the one Swordling won't know what's going on behind those doors. Or what kind of conversations are going on there. So that is it's interesting that you brought that up. I think it's a very interesting. It's an interesting little gathering. One hundred 112 Swedish crowns a month for the one Swordling seems a bit low to me. No, I thought about it, and I think it's at the time I think it's a good amount. Too much, and it would have been too much for that position. I think I hit a sweet spot there. Do the colors of the rank have meaning? At the moment, these are just temporary colors, except for the higher ones, the one Swordling. But I can't talk about that yet, since I haven't finished it. But most of these have, as you can see, they just become more and more intricate and fancier the longer up you go. Even though the organization Swordling members, they are a bit cleaner, and they are a little bit more secret, so they don't stand out. It is a secret organization after all. As a Hokageling, I haven't heard a single word from the organization Swordlings. Yes, and you will only get word from them when it's needed to. and they will contact you if they want something. I like that the organization Swordlings operate in the dark. That is cool and very practical. It is, so we can keep track of Westerners and stuff. And what's going on behind the scenes. Daniel-san, yokoso. I wonder where my favorite anime heroes would rank. Super cool. Well, yes, that is a good... that is something to think about, isn't it? I am but a humble beginner rank Swordling, but I believe I should qualify for Super Swordling based on my judo and jujutsu experience. Also, I own a katana. Well, you will probably make the rank soon. You will up in rank. Probably soon then. Bata-san. Without lying, the honest truth, if I had that amount of money, I would pledge the one Swordling in a heartbeat. You are worth that, and much more for all the entertainment through the years. Well, arigato, Zag-san. That's great to know. Well, you will see, maybe one day you will be able to get that, unless someone else gets it before you. It is only one slot, my Swordling, so yes, keep that in mind. How will we know if an organization Swordling member is true when they appear? You will know. Ganora-san, I can't tell you why, because you're not at that rank yet, so we can't have lower ranks know about specific things of the higher ranks. How do I rank up? Well, we don't have it implemented yet, and it hasn't been fleshed out properly. It will be in the future, though. I am planning this so that it will become as intricate and well, easy to understand as possible once that happens. This will all make sense once you you look at it and you do understand the names and what meaning they have for a rank. I'm half Japanese, half Indian. Do I get to start at Super Swordling? Yes, you do. Now, since you are technically part Japanese, then yes, you would start at Super Swordling. It really depends on which part of you're leaning towards the most. But if you are new and you are half Swordling, but you lean towards the other part of you, then you would be at the Swordling rank. You wouldn't be at low ranked Swordling. You would be at Swordling rank, and you will have a chance to go up to Super Swordling by, well, redeeming yourself as a Japanese person. So yes. If anyone comes close to becoming the one Swordling before me, I will go Super Saiyajin 2 and use an instant transportation Kamehameha on them. I challenge them to a one Swordling race. Well, yes, the thing is that the spot of the one Swordling can switch at any time. We don't know. some swordlings might only be able to have that spot for a little bit, and then someone else might take over. But for the most part, if you have the spot, you'll stay as long as you are needed, and as long as you want to be in service. If my grandparents are Japanese, can I start at Super Swordling? No. You would have, but you could start at Swordling. I have so many questions about this. I understand. Yes, there's a lot here, isn't it? Now I do. Let's see if you can see all of it right there. Now, as you see, there are 2 ranks that are missing. They have not been filled in yet, but they will later. What does the stream title mean? Read the message on top, Supa-san. The pinned message. So yes, this is the Swordling ranking system that will be implemented sometime in the future. I'm hoping to do it at the end, before the end of the year. The Swordling ranking system will be implemented into the Sephiroth Sword 57 channel. Are the soldiers just soldiers, or are they soldiers? No, they are soldiers, as in yes. As you see, for all the different classes there, they are. It's following that system. I lived in Japan for several years as a small child, but I'm not Japanese. Does that qualify me for Super Swordling? No, it doesn't. You need to you need to start at the beginning, unless you can already prove that you are very knowledgeable in Japanese culture, and you will immediately go up to Swordling. The low-ranked Swordlings are people who are completely unaware of anything, but they are willing to grow in rank. Tina-san, Sef-sama, I just bought a Switch. No, I don't have any. You should sell that. That's a very dangerous. That's a very dangerous product you have there. Try and sell that and get a PlayStation 5. What rank does channel mods get? Well, the ones that are mods are only the ones that are the most trusted Swordlings that I can, well, put there, that I know will do a good job. They are in the Shinobling network, since they are working under me. I recently bought the original PlayStation 3 for a very cheap price. That's great. I just realized that you named yourself Omikami, and that couldn't be closer to the truth. You truly are the great divinity illuminating heaven. But arigato. But I also have a PS5. Oh, okay. Well, then sell the Switch so you can buy games for the PlayStation 5. No. Tina-san, you cannot have Nintendo products. They are products that manipulate you into thinking they make good games. It's made by Nintendo. It's a terrible company that manipulates its customers and treats them like crap. You will do damage to yourself by playing on that kind of system. Don't do that. And Nintendo makes awful games too, so there aren't any good games on the system to begin with. You will have a better experience on the PlayStation 5 with Final Fantasy 16 coming out soon. So the one Swordling is the person who is able to send 10,000 USD for 1 month. Can they also be picked for being dedicated to the Swordling cause? Well, yes, if you already have been one Swordling at one point, then you are already a higher rank. Like for example, when you step down as the one Swordling, you will become a Lordling. And a Lordling is just a high rank in the Sephiroth Sword 57 ranking system, Swordling ranking system, and that position, and that's when they can relax and have a good time afterwards. They also get a lot of bonuses for being a Lordling, of course. Live-action Vtuber. Yes. How can you be a live-action Vtuber? Well, right here. I can show you right now. I have a background, I have a character design, I have props and stuff. I am what you would call a live-action Vtuber. I'm so glad I found this out. I'll refund it tomorrow and play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV on PlayStation. Good job, Tina-san. That is good news. Well, I'm glad. Demon Cross Machina and Triangle Strategy are good games on Switch. No. Get rid of that. No promoting that. Get rid of that. Deep-san, we can't have messages like that. I had to delete your message because it's promoting Nintendo products. We can't have that on the stream. We can talk Nintendo, but not positivity or promoting Nintendo stuff. None of that. Now, of course, if any of those games are available on other systems, then yes, they're fine. But since if they're only on the Nintendo Switch, we must not promote that kind of stuff. I do know that there's some games that have come out on Switch first that then get ported to other systems, and they're way better. And those are absolutely worth checking out. Demon Cross Machina was ported to Steam, I think. Oh, okay, well that one is okay then. Every Nintendo game is available on the PC if you think about it. What? How is that possible? I don't think that's true. Bayonetta. Yes, but Bayonetta 1 is really Sugoi for the PlayStation 3. I played a lot of that game. And Kamiya is a great game designer. Dobo-san. Oh, were you not here earlier? Well, you just joined. Well, konbanwa. Welcome. Oh. What is the time right now? Hold on. No? I mean, the Patreon. Oh, the Patreon. Oh, wow, really? Oh, wow. Dobo-san. That is Super Sugoi. Well, we have a new... In the Emperor ranks, we now have a Daimyoling. That is Super Sugoi. Arigato so much, Dobo-san. Now that is a very high rank. It's actually, I believe you are the only Daimyoling right now. That is Super Sugoi. Now, as some of you might have seen on my Patreon, if you have been on there, I had a goal set there before, but they're getting rid of goals for Patreon. So I don't know why, but that's fine. That's fine with me. I do think about what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some changes with the Patreon because I'm not going to. It will mostly be used as a support system unless you are a Super Swordling and a Daimyoling. You will get some exclusive stuff there that are not on the main channel, such as outtakes and stuff. But those things are rare. It's only coming out when new videos are coming out. The two issues with modern Nintendo that I find inexcusable are hardware and pricing of games. Joy-Cons are the worst controllers I've ever used and are extremely prone to drift. Well, I knew immediately as I placed my hand on them that they're terrible, awful things that are so small and they feel awful in your hands to use. If any of you have used those Nintendo controllers, they're bad. They're so bad, the Switch ones. And well, let's not forget their awful business practices also by treating their consumers like crap. That is also really... they hate their consumers. They don't care for them. They only see them as a way to make money, and that's it. They're not like Square Enix or Capcom or any of the other honorable Japanese game developers who respect their fans and want to create great experiences for them. Nintendo don't care about that. Which is awful. But yes, this was the Swordling ranking system. Let's get back to this screen. Now you Swordlings know, I just wanted to show you Swordlings that. Whoa, the chat died for a second. Oh, we're back. All right. Well. And don't forget about Nintendo stopping people from running tournaments of their fighting games. Their what fighting games? Nintendo doesn't have any fighting games. Right, my Swordlings? What fighting games do they have? I don't believe I've seen any fighting games by Nintendo before. Sef-sama, I have a bit of concern. In order to be high rank, there must be some way of verification. What if some Nintendo troll would achieve daimyoling rank just by paying enough money? Well, you see, Nintendo fans won't do that because they are too busy playing Nintendo games, and they're spending their money on garbage Nintendo products like amiibos and such instead, or just different colored Joy-Cons. That's what they are. They just buy them so that they can put them on their shelf, and also other things like Nintendo mushroom plushies and stuff like that. They don't they wouldn't pay money unless it's a Smash Brothers. I don't know, a Smash Brothers player that they pay money to watch them play a boring game. I believe he's referring to the Nintendo sex offender community, aka competitive Smash Brothers. Why yes, remember that, my Swordlings. You should be careful around people who say they play Smash Brothers, because they can be offenders. You have to be careful around them. What do you think of toxic Smash Brothers melee players who have to glitch and cheat their way to victory? Well, that is pathetic. That's so dumb. It's like the people who do those people that do speed running. They're cheating their way to the end of the game as quickly as possible by using glitches and such. How is that even fair? That's just cheating. You might as well just put in a code in the game just to get to the credits. Sef-sama, my local grocery store has started to sell damune. Should I recommend them to your channel and tell them about Japan? You should definitely. That's really interesting. I didn't know local grocery stores here had them. There is one store that I know of that has damune. But that is an Asian store that imports. Sef-sama, did you hear about Nintendo taking 30% of a man's income for the rest of his life after suing them? I saw that. Awful. What is Damune? Shinobi-san. Your name has Shinobi in it and you don't know what Damune is. Right there. Or... I don't have it here. No. Damune is a soft drink from Japan. And it's really oishi. Hope they have melon ramen. Our supermarket has ramen and poke nowadays. Naruhodo. Maybe I should keep an eye out more. But that is good. More Japanese product for us in the West. Yes, Shinobi-san, hold on. I need to show you. And all the other swordlings as well. Now it's not, it is mirrored, but it is hata. That is ramen. It's not soda, it's ramen. Now that one I already drank. I would love to hear your thoughts on what Yokotaro might be developing next. Since we know he is working on 3 different projects, maybe a return for 2B. Maybe. That would be fun, yes. Well, we do want to see more near, definitely. Yokotaro is among the current new generation geniuses in the gaming industry, and we should support that, my swordlings. Dante-san, I can't answer your questions because waifu, I can't choose three of them. And my swordlings, I will say, if I have a top, like a top 5 or top 10, I will not give them out live like this, because you need to do proper research so you can get, that your list is objective and true. If you just go live without doing proper research, then you won't be able to give an accurate list. I would prefer it if you didn't ask me about my top favorites, because it gives me anxiety, and I need to have things prepared. If I'm forced to answer something like that, then it puts me in a bad spot. Just so you know, if I make a top, if I'm gonna talk about my top favorite things, then you can you will see a video. Hey Sif, I'm not sure if you saw this question, but I have pre-ordered Final Fantasy 16. Good, and I am very excited. What do you think of them prioritizing Western actors over Japanese? Have they've been misguided. Prioritizing? No. They have Japanese actors in the game. They're not... You might be looking at the Western side of it. If you actually listen to them talking about the game in Japanese, it's... They make games mostly for Japanese people. That's what Square Enix have always done, and that's what they always do. They don't prioritize Western stuff. Whatever the media is telling you, or the Western side of the marketing team are telling you, they're just saying things just to trick you into thinking that they are paying attention to Westerners. They have to do that, otherwise a lot of Westerners wouldn't start playing the games. Unfortunately. They can't just be honest and say, they make games for Japanese people because Westerners don't have good tastes. They can't say that, even though it's true. When the Final Fantasy VII remake is finished, do you think they will make a Chrono Trigger remake? Futo-san, they should. They should. I've talked about this. I believe I talked about it on a stream not too long ago, about a remake of Chrono Trigger, or maybe make Chrono Break. Chrono-san, read the message, the pinned message at the top. I'm so surprised a lot of you Swordlings have not seen the announcement that I made, that I was going to graduate today. It's a little bit concerning that YouTube haven't shown you my videos. Even though I've been very active. But from now, the channel won't be as active. You've been shadow banned. I don't think so, because my other videos did get good views. It was just that video that got less. I don't think I have gotten shadow banned. And also my shorts that are going up also get views, and a lot of new people see it. So I don't think that's the case. You can look in the analytics if there are new people seeing your videos. And there's a lot of new people. Usually more new people than there are actual Swordlings. Which means that there are less Swordlings watching my videos. And I don't know if it's YouTube's fault that not send out the video like they always do. Or if some of you Swordlings are not watching the videos properly. But you are probably not even watching the stream right now. I never really understood the appeal of the Final Fantasy franchise. Why not? But with that said, I haven't played one. Okay? So why do you say you don't understand the appeal if you don't know anything about it? You can say that about any game. I could say, I don't understand the appeal of this, let's say, Chrono Trigger. And I haven't even played it. But the reason why they carry the same name is because they use themes, names, and systems that are similar to each other. And some games take place in the same universe, like Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy VII. They take place in the same world. Many congratulations on your graduation. Well, it's not necessarily well, it is a good thing and it is a bad thing. Which means I won't be continuing the streams. Since I am graduating. But I will also... it also means that I'll be focusing more on videos instead. Now, with that said, my Swordlings, it's called Final Fantasy, but there are 20 of them, even more. Yes, they are, there's a lot of them. I love that there's always a Sid in every Final Fantasy game. Yes, that too. They always have a character named Sid. And they usually are associated with airships as well. They are all generic JR. Okay, Nifusan, you better stop talking like that. We cannot have that kind of talk in here. This trash talking of one of the best franchises in the video game industry. We cannot allow that kind of talk here. Also, how can you keep saying generic and you say you don't even haven't even played it? You need to do better. You need to be more objective. If you're gonna have an opinion on something, you need to play first and do research. But anyway, my Swordlings, it's time for, well, it's time for another one. And this one, I think you will recognize. Cultivate your hunger before you idealize. Motivate your anger. Make them all realize. Climbing the mountain, never coming down. Break into the contents, never falling down. My knee is still shaking like I was 12, sneaking out the classroom. By the back door, a man ran at me twice though, but I didn't care. Waiting is wasting for people like me. Don't try to live so wise. Don't cry, 'cause you're so right. Don't try with fakes or fears, 'cause you will hate yourself in the end. Don't try to live so wise. Don't cry, 'cause you're so right. Don't cry with fakes or fears, 'cause you will hate yourself in the end. You say dreams are dreams, I ain't gonna play the fool anymore. You say, 'cause I still got my soul. Take your time, baby, darkness falling down. Treat yourself to for your gloom. Reflections of fear make shadow of nothing. Shadow of nothing. Still you're blind and use the winding road. There's always a straight way to the point, you see. Don't try to live so wise. Don't cry, 'cause it's alright. Don't try with fakes or fears, 'cause you will hate yourself in the end. Don't try to live so wise. Don't cry, 'cause you're alright. Oh, wait. Yourself in the end. You will hate yourself in the end. Okay, so it cut early there. That was strange. I didn't do that. Well, go menasai for that. But yes, that is wind. Arigato for listening. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. The Final Fantasy Black Mages are my favorite archetypes. They're really fun, they're cool, that's a good design. Seth, I am taking off work tomorrow. This is to practice Dimension Cross Ryubudo Taijutsu all day. Please know, while you are working, I am also working at being the best Swordling I can be. Well, that is Super Sugoi-san. Chef-sama, do you prefer the PS1 or the PSP translation of Final Fantasy Tactics? That is a hard question. They are both great, but the PSP translation is really Sugoi. But there's also something classic about the PlayStation 1 version. That is a hard question. It's a Super Sugoi game either way, and you should play it. Final Fantasy VI has a special place in my heart. As it should, it is an amazing game. Chef should make a video where he ranks every Final Fantasy game from best to worst. Well, that would be easy. It would be Final Fantasy Adventure at the bottom. F-sama, have you ever played The Bouncer? Of course, Koyo-san. How could I have not played that? That was Nomura's PlayStation 2 launch classic hit. How could I not have played that? I played it on my PlayStation 2 when it came out. A Super Sugoi game. That's a really cool beat 'em up for those of you who haven't played it yet. They should re-release that on the PlayStation 5. Maybe even do a remake of it. At least do an HD remix. That would be great. Seth, when would you admit that 14 is the best Final Fantasy? Well, there's nothing to admit there. It's not the best Final Fantasy game. Objectively speaking, it's not. It is a good one, though. I did play it when it came out, and I had a great time. Apparently, it's much different now than it was back then. So I'm going to play it again. Final Fantasy 15 will always be my favorite. It taught me the meaning of friendship. Yes, it's great. Your Minecraft review is legendary to me. Well, that is good. Yes, that's a classic review where I went over the game in detail. Still, I went back to it and tried to see if they fixed the game since I played it back then, but no, it's the same kind of. There's no real objective. You just build things. So yes, it is a children's game. So you shouldn't play that. It's not very good. I don't know if I would even. Don't even know if I would say it's a game. It's more like an application where you build. Maybe architects will have some use for it since you build stuff like houses and things. But for entertainment's sake, it's not entertainment. I personally like Kingdom Hearts more than Final Fantasy, since that is what I grew up playing, but I do still thoroughly enjoy Final Fantasy. Yes. Well, that's good. Well, it's good to admit that you like something even though it isn't better. Even though you know that Final Fantasy is the better franchise. I think that's good to know. Being aware is very important, my Swordlings. Sure, you can have experiences when you're young, and have good memories from where you were younger, but don't let that cloud your judgment. Don't let that dictate your objective mind and be in the way. Seth-sama, which fashion style do you like on Jose? Do you like kawaii, gyaru, or mature look? Well, I like all. I like all type of. When it comes to that culture of fashion, Japanese fashion like that, female fashion, I think it's all good, since there's so much of it, and there's none of that ugly stuff that you see on you watch stuff from America where they have those fashion shows and everyone's wearing like trash bags or like weird like picture frames or something as fashion. They look like morons. And then you look at Japan where they actually have real clothes that are actually well designed and looks good on you. Knowing is half the battle, yes. I'm so grateful for Sef-sama giving us the objective view on things and keeping us all on the correct path in life. That's what I'm here to do. Yes, Pinto-san. Yes, some people do call it a fighting game. Those Nintendo fanboys, and they get really mad when you don't call it that. They're so desperate of trying to look cool and adult when they're playing a baby game. But they're not. Imagine seeing a 20-plus-year-old playing a baby game and then pretending that it's normal. What a weird way to look at things. Well, it hasn't been that long yet, but I do have one more song for today that I will be singing before the end of the stream, which is great. And we're at 27% actually right now well, I guess it's more now after we're probably closer to 30% actually. And like I said, I would be adding to it as well. I believe we are at 600 something now. But yes, like I said, I would be adding to this goal as well until we reach it. And then I can get a proper PC so that I can make videos with. Seth, I made an AMV about you years ago using the Naruto song you just sang. I hope you've seen it at least once. I have Hadoke-san. I have watched all the content that Swordlings have made, all the fan content. That was something I wanted to do for today's stream as well, but I still, because of this computer, I have not been able to play YouTube videos on stream. I still can't get it to work. It's I wanted to do a Swordling appreciation stream, but I guess that will have to wait. To be fair, this is to celebrate my time as a Vtuber, as I am leaving now. And those older content were from before I was a Vtuber, so it doesn't make sense that I would be appreciating that content. Have you ever seen the movie Samurai Cop? I have not. I don't know what that is. Oh, arigato, Wami-san. Well, there it is. Right there. Oh. Master Keto-san. Arigato for becoming a member. Nintendo fans always eat up everything and that Nintendo develops, no matter how poor quality or how garbage it looks. It's true, they do. Well, that's because they have been conditioned to think that ever since an early age. A lot of them can't really do anything about it, and a lot of them are lost already. So, have you chosen your VTuber avatar? Right here. Like I said before, I'm a live-action VTuber. But this is my graduation stream. So, this is the last time you will see this side of Sef-sama. Next time there's a stream, you will have a new host for Fighting Streamers 2 single player, which will be Sephiroth Sword 57. Me as a regular streamer, that is. Sef-sama, which Final Fantasy logo do you think is the best one? For me it has to be Final Fantasy 9. I love the color and design of the life crystal. Good choice. But the best one is Final Fantasy 8. Which is a very emotional design, I would say. It's very nice looking. And it immediately makes you want to play the game. Oh, you've been watching Hadouken-san's video. Yes, that's a classic actually. That's a classic AMV. I believe there's 3 or 4 different Sephiroth Sword 57 AMVs out there for you Swordlings to watch. I would like it if there was a place where all of the fan content was put into one place. Because on YouTube they give you stuff. Like for example, when I search Sephiroth Sword 57 and maybe, I don't know, like AMV, other AMVs show up that has nothing to do with me. So that makes me confused. It would be nice to have one place for all of that. I guess we do have the Sephiroth Sword 57 Reddit, but people aren't using that one for some reason. Sef-sama, what is your opinion on Minecraft? I already talked about it a little while ago. Like on this stream, right now. There's a video that I made years ago that still holds up. Where I go over it. You can watch that. It's on this channel. But yes, let's see. Okay, I'll wait a little bit longer before I do my next song, my Swordlings. Hey Sef-sama, I work today and still have work for another hour. Please cast a jutsu to make my workday better. Okay, so I guess it would be Kaminari no Jutsu. Now you should be blessed with working harder. And how about this? Ganbare no Jutsu. That should do it. Final Fantasy VIII was my first Final Fantasy, and it's close to my heart since I played it with my older brother. Naruhodo, yes, it's a great game, it is. A lot of people are complaining about the game, probably because they're bad at it and they don't understand the system. But even Final Fantasy fans have said that it's bad, and that confuses me a lot, because it's an amazing game. And it still holds up, because I did play the remaster. It's still amazing. I don't understand what people have an issue with that game. Seth should do another ASMR meditation video to help us Swordling relax and keep yokai away. That's a good idea. Seth, people hate Final Fantasy VIII because of a baka reviewer named Spoony1. He used mistruths and lies to mislead the people of the internet. He is truly baka, but sadly we cannot undo the past. Well, there you go. Well, I'm not surprised. Westerners making a review and then fanboys of that Westerner following exactly what their master is saying and agree with them. That sounds like typical Westerners to me. The issue with a lot of Westerners is they're chained to fanboyism, and they can't let that off their mind. As if someone they look up to says something, they believe it 100%. They are prisoners to fanboyism, which is very damaging. Of course, I think it's important to trust some people that know what they're talking about, but you need to have an objective, open mind and actually understand what they're talking about. And if they say anything false, we need to call them out on it. Like Pro Yared, for example. Remember that? A lot of you are quoting that from my Sonic Adventure 2 video, but that is a good example of someone that needs to be called out for saying just lies on stream. Baby-san, ohayo. Oh. Okay, my swordlings. I think we are ready for the last one. Let me keep open. Hold on. This is a shorter one, but I do believe it's a good one to end the karaoke section with. So here we go, my swordlings. Midnight shadow 切り裂くアクセル岸もハイウェイシティ助手席うつむくお前のルージュ色の戸田オラのオラにないな俺は包み込んだマイスイートベイヘド出るよなパストやフューチャー俺ら売り買えてやるさ行こうぜ二人きりのエデン1億2億100億のキスを浴びせてやるベイベーこの腕抱いてお前を二度と話はしないマシンガンキスで just fall in love and that was a short one, but it was Machine Gun Kiss from Yakuza 4, or Like a Dragon 4. A classic. Really good one. My neighbors loved this song so much they threw a katana through my window to hear it better. Did they break your window? That's not... Well, that shouldn't be illegal. Oh, that shouldn't be legal. Did you talk to them? Jesse-san, is Seth-sama done with regular streaming, but not making awesome videos for us to be knowledgeable on Japanese culture? See? Jesse-san gets it. They understand what I meant with graduating. Yes, my regular streaming schedule has come to an end. Streaming will only be on occasion, and I will be focusing on making videos. I have only played Kiwami 1 and the start of Kiwami 2. Really looking forward to continuing those games now that I've heard what comes in the future. Yes, play Yakuza 0 as well, since it is the first, timeline order, it is the first game. Chronologically, it's not, but it's an amazing game. But what you're doing is playing it in release order, kind of. Kiwami is a remake of Yakuza 1 and 2. But it's good to play 1 through 5 and then play 0, I think. It's a good idea. Superior Japanese folded steel wins against a baka Western broadsword every time. It's true. I've talked about this the last couple of streams. Westerners never made swords. They made slabs of iron that they could just swing around like cavemen. But they were not. Not only were they not. They didn't know how to use them. The majority of people that would be called knights didn't actually know how to use their stuff. They're not trained or anything. They were just carrying a bunch of iron armor and a bunch of just garbage. They couldn't move properly. It doesn't work. It doesn't work as a real weapons and stuff. And of course, doesn't matter how much training they get. They can't move in that armor anyway. Which is why Japanese samurai armor is so much better. And katanas are light and they are sharp. Which makes it easy to, learn how to use. And the potential is endless compared to what Westerners had with broadswords. It just doesn't work. Who would win in a fight? A Viking berserker or a samurai? A samurai, absolutely, 100%. Now, Vikings did not have armor either, so they were also more flexible than the typical Western fighter. But they were still carrying some heavy stuff, weapons, and they're not made for fighting in general. So a samurai would win 100%. It's a fact that there was not a single dojo in Europe, so how would they learn swordsmanship? Right? How are they supposed to learn if there's no place to learn? Their swords are too big to be called swords. Too big, too thick, too heavy, and too rough. They were more like large hunks of iron. Yes, like I said. Do you like Vinland Saga, Seth-sama? I do. It's a very good manga. I have not read enough of it, but I have read some of it, and it's good. Would you say that Kiryu from Like a Dragon would fit into the Final Fantasy universe as a crossover fighter party member. I think that would be so Sugoi. In Final Fantasy VII Remake, he would fit, because the universe has a bit of a modern side to it, as you probably have seen. Now it has a modern and futuristic setting, I would say, but it goes in line what we stuff that the general public today wears. So I think he would fit in well with his outfit there, and he would be great as a party member. That would be really cool. And speaking of guest, as a guest character, do you Swordlings think that Kiryu, now that Toshiri-san is not part of Sega anymore, he left, so he has no saying on what's going on in the Like a Dragon series. Do you think that Kiryu will become a playable character in Virtua Fighter? Not only do I think that would be a great selling point to the Virtua Fighter franchise, but he would fit in perfectly in that universe as well. I think he would have a little bit of a rivalry with Go Hinogami, I think. Since they are both, well, Go has more of a, you could say, rough, delinquent, criminal side to him, violent person, and Kiryu is more of the enlightened and the good-natured person that's part of the criminal underworld. So I think they would have a rivalry between them. That would make for a really fun moment in Virtua Fighter, I think. Samurai fought to defend the people, knights fought to defend themselves and the rich. Exactly. And also to invade people and take over. Final Fantasy VII Remake is already a 10 out of 10 game. I could not even imagine how amazing the game would be if Kiryu or Majima would also be in it. It would be a 20 out of 10 without a doubt. I bet it would. That would be great. Kiryu being in a fighting game is not canon, so who cares if he punches a woman then? Well, yes, that's something that he said that he didn't want, but it is a tournament setting, and Kiryu is a very respectful person, and if he enters a tournament and have to fight against females, he would show them respect. He would probably say, I usually wouldn't fight or wanna hurt a female, but since we are in this setting, I am gonna respect you by giving it my all. That's what he would do. I remember people saying Majima would have been a good guest character in Tekken, as well if Kiryu would have not been permitted. I think that would have been Sugoi also. Yes, Tekken would be cool too, but it makes more sense if it's Virtua Fighter, since Sega already owns both those franchises. And also Virtua Fighter is Super Sugoi, and I think it's being overshadowed by Tekken. A lot of people should play Virtua Fighter 2. It's great. Hopefully they are working on a new one that will be released. The last release they had was a success, according to Sega, so hopefully that's what they're working on. Especially now that fighting games are pretty popular. How old are you? Me, I am 37 years old. Since they're also part of the Yakuza series. Oh, I hope they add Hitomi Tanaka and Anri Okita. Oh, that would be cool. Maybe those would be more fitting for the Dead or Alive franchise, Hadok-san. That is true. I wonder who Chef likes most in Dead or Alive. Ayame is the best character in that franchise. Oh. What I like the most about Kiryu is that he has never killed anyone. Yes, that is true. He is supposed to be a good-natured person who doesn't kill other people. Now there are people that have died around him that he couldn't save, but he has not been the instigator of murdering someone ever. Kiryu is very honorable and always helps those in need. He only hurts evil people, like Yakuza who have lost their way. He is like a modern-day samurai, fighting corruption and wickedness. Exactly. That is what the Yakuza used to be, my swordlings. They used to be the modern-day samurais. Back in the 60s and 70s, they were respectful, and what they were is that they were seen as people that lived outside of the law and took the law into their own hands. Got rid of more dangerous criminals and kept the streets of Japan clean. But then corrupt people started entering, and that's when it got bad. And in the beginning, let's say in the 1800s, they were also really bad. But they reformed and got better. Going to run an errand. I'll see all of you sophisticated gentlemen later. Right. I'll see you later, Rifu-san. Even though he was part of the Yakuza, I think Kiryu would 100% stand up to Nintendo and their wrongdoings. Well, considering that the Like a Dragon franchise is not on Nintendo platforms, I think there's a reason why. And Sega doesn't want their franchise to be on a corrupt platform. Which makes sense. Nobody would want that. Oh, well, I don't have any more songs or anything like that. So let me take this moment to say arigato to all the swordlings who have been watching my streams ever since the 14th of May. Up until now, and supporting me, helping me reach my goal. I was able to receive enough donations to pay for all of my bills. So that's done. And I also was able to start this goal as well and continue it. And your swordlings have been helping out a lot. Just watching the streams too have done a lot. So let me go over the channel just so you get an idea of how much different. Now I can't show what's on screen here. I don't think. There can be sensitive information. Okay, so analytics. Let's look over this. Okay. In the last 28 days. Now that's a little bit longer than I have been streaming. Let's see how many streams I've done. Well, including on the 13th, I made the announcement that I was gonna start streaming. And then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So yes, excluding videos, by the way. I also uploaded videos. So together with that, it's all the content that I've made is those 20 streams and videos. I lost my jobs, that's 21. Relaxing martial art workout training, that is 22. I had 2 shorts uploaded, that's 24. And then my highlight, that's 25, 26, and 28, together with the graduation and another short. So 28 pieces of content on the channel in the last 20 days. That is a lot. I'm going to start my new side quest, become Sephiroth Sword 57's one Swordling. That's on Super Sugoi. This is very successful. Thank you, everyone. Yes, arigato, everyone. Now, views have gone up. I have gotten 16.3 thousand more views than I usually get. So it's up by more than 50%. 24,000 views. Well, to be specific, 24,213 views in the last... Well, I'm going to say the last 20 days. And what else? Watch time is 1,400 hours watched, which is 1,400 hours watched more than usual. So not even so I just have a couple of hundred hours watched usually. Now this one is 39 subscribers lost, which is 49 less than usual. That's bad. Very bad. As for revenue though, $80. That is from ads and supacha. I haven't gotten a lot of supacha on here. It's just a few dollars here and there during these 20 days, since you've been using the link in the description instead. So that is very good. This is the best growth I've had when it comes to views and hours watched and revenue ever, which makes sense since I have been active so much. Great stuff. Oh, we should be moving over to... Oh, we were on the wrong scene. Well, here we are. Now we do know that swordlings are disappearing. Well, ex-swordlings. I guess there weren't even swordlings to begin with. So let's see, what else is there to look at? Oh, this is interesting. Can we see the demographic for our swordlings, maybe? Okay, so I do know now that most of you swordlings are active after 6 p.m. on Sundays. A lot of you are active then, actually. 6 p.m. my time, that is. So for most of you, it's probably 12 p.m. around there. Now, I want to see... Okay, so most of the ones that have been watched are subscribed. That's good. Oh, my swordlings! Good news! As some of you know, we had 100% male rate of... we only had male swordlings for the longest time. But now I see that there are 4.1 female swordlings. Now, that is growth. We need more females here. So that is very good to know. Oh, Tigi-san, arigato for becoming a member. Let's see. So, when it comes to... Oh wow, yes, it's a lot. The biggest number of... so 29.8% of you are between the age of 18 and 24. And 54% of you are between age 25 and 34. Which is interesting. A lot of mature swordlings here. Your current story ends, but a new saga begins. I hope you still live stream, Sef-sama, on your days off. Well, yes, whenever I had the time. I will be preparing for a stream. I will be busy a lot of the time since I'm working and I'll be working on videos first and foremost. But there will be weekends when I don't have much going on, and those will be the ones where I do a stream. So I think that's good. Now demographic. Let's see here. Number 1 is still United States. Number 2 is Sweden. Well, United States with 43%, by the way. Sweden is number 2 with 6.4%. United Kingdom under that with 6.1%. Canada 3.3%. Australia 2.2%. Wow. Where's the Japanese one? Have we not grown any Japanese viewers? Let's see. What? 0%? 0%. 0 views. There's no way that's true. That can't be true. Not a single Japanese person have watched my stuff in the last 30 days. That is concerning. Well, that's not good. But we need more Japanese. But no, that's not true at all. I know that Tako-chan has been in here. She has been in the stream. Why doesn't it view? Okay, this is not accurate. This can't be accurate. YouTube is just bad with these. Well, I guess we can't trust these numbers then. How are we supposed to? There's no way. Well then. Well, there you have it. Well, the numbers don't lie, at least when it comes to overall views and watch time and revenue. It shows that doing content consistently like this has been good. But I do want to focus on quality content. Which is not what I've been able to do for a while. I want to make a bunch of different stuff this year, my Swordlings, and I do think that you are going to enjoy what I have planned. But, my Swordlings, it is time to say goodbye. It is time to say goodbye to Sephiroth Sword 57, the Vtuber. If you Swordlings have any more questions for now, let me know in the chat, as I am wrapping up in a little bit now. Unfortunately, I was not able to do everything I wanted to do, but that can be done for a future stream. Well, at least we're all truly Japanese at heart. That's what I like to think too. We will carry on Japanese culture in our hearts. When there will be a new video, Sef-sama, I don't know, but tomorrow after work I will be working on one. So look forward to that. Yes, I am looking forward to the future. You Swordlings should look forward to the future as well for the channel. There's going to be some fun things, and of course you can find me when I'm not live. You can find me on Twitter, where I'll be posting stuff, and I will be posting stuff in the community tab too. Maybe have a little bit of discussions and stuff there with the members, because you can actually send out membership messages. So if you're a member, you might get something exclusive. So that's a fun idea. But anyway, my Swordlings, I will be wrapping up this stream now. No questions, just want to say thanks for the company during these weeks. Your Vtuber will be missed, but we're looking forward to your future content. Arigato, everyone. Arigato. And, of course, for the next stream, I will let you know. But I won't be there. Sephiroth Sword 57, the Vtuber. But Sephiroth Sword 57, the streamer, will be there. Well, arigato for this time together, my Swordlings. We are wrapping up here, and I've had a great time with all of you through this time. Even through the rough times, we had some bad moments, some real sad moments, and technology not working. But we have so many good moments as well, and I want us all to remember these fond memories and to keep them in our hearts forever. And I hope for the future that you will always remember the Vtuber named Sephiroth Sword 57. Arigato for watching me. Daisuki, I'm going to be ending the stream here. This is my graduation. Arigato so much for watching me and supporting me. And I hope that you swordlings have a good night, evening, morning, or day. And one last time, moshi mosh!